to it. Saw the High Priestess come up. I'm seeing Judgment, Justice on the table. We'll probably see some Kings again. Uh-oh. Yeah, there's one trying to peek out. All the cards got kind of fucked up and jumbled. Could be something that resonates for somebody. Stuffed teddy bears. Ones with the hearts on it may be significant for someone here. Okay, so the cards that came up, the Hangman, Three of Pentacles reverse, the Hangman reverse. There's somebody definitely thinking about a relationship here. Yeah, the Lovers. Reverse, Ten of Pentacles reversed. And the reason they're thinking about it is there's a major breakup here. There is a major breakup here, and so this is definitely X energy, or you're separating currently, trying to separate. Yeah. And this is great for you because you're looking at different options in your life. You're looking at different pathways in your life. Again, like if you look at all of these cards, it's someone made the decision to leave a family, a relationship, a dynamic where there was not love. The Lovers is reversed. Like this family dynamic is reversed. This Three of Pentacles is reversed. Shit hit the fucking fan. It blew up, and I don't think anyone anticipated this. Somebody here was definitely selfish. They were probably lying, and they were probably being deceitful. So, no bueno all around, but it sounds like it's for the best, collective, that you walked away from this, yeah. So you're sitting in your King of Swords energy. You're happy with your decision. You're standing 10 toes down. You are basically saying, hey, I'm doing what's best for me. This is what I need to do for me. My mental, physical, spiritual, sexual health, whatever it is, standing firm. And this is a matching pair. See, this reversed. It's the same guy, right? And this could be a male or female in the physical. I'm gathering heavy. This is a male in the physical that just walked away from a relationship. This is giving heavy divorce, or these people were together for quite some time, you know, maybe more than 1 to 3 years. They definitely had a family dynamic set up. This could be stepkids, stuff like that. This was definitely a mixed family, and they decided to walk away. And this created a massive tower. Like, the tower flew out on top of all of these cards. Let me get a better... There. You can see kind of the lineup here. Like, yeah, my phone almost fell over after the tower fell on top of all of this. This was huge. This was catastrophic for this couple. King of Swords, that's you, collective. You did a great job. I mean, if I had to guess, this was kind of for your mental, physical health. Like, this was not the way you wanted to go. This was not a happy dynamic. This was not cheerful. 7-Eleven on the timer. Like, there was a lot of toxicity here. There was a lot of heartbreak. There was a lot of words that should have never been said that were flying out of people's mouth. Actions that were taken that should have never happened. Lots of overthinking here. There was a lot of confusion, manipulation, and gaslighting. Something tells me you had kind of a Black Widow energy in the physical collective. If this resonates, I'm definitely picking up. If this reading found you, it was meant for you. You're probably a male in the physical that walked away from a very toxic feminine, very traumatized feminine that had not healed some father and or mother wounds, or maybe more than that. There's a lot of trauma here. You had to walk away for your family, for you. This was extremely fucking toxic. This was not a good situation. It had you in your head and heartbroken a lot because of the manipulation and gaslighting. And I hate to laugh at that part. It's just I can't talk. Your throat chakra may have been very blocked during this time period, during this relationship. You weren't allowed to have your opinions and express your emotions in the way that you wanted to. It hindered a lot of this relationship. And the illusion that you had all these options potentially, this person may have been accusing you of cheating a lot simply because that's kind of potentially what they may have been doing, because there was a lot of lying. Obviously, if someone's gaslighting and deceiving, there was probably a lot of lying here. And that's what there was a lot of action taken behind closed doors where it really hindered this relationship. Your guys' dynamic, your communication, the love you had, the intimacy you had, kaput. Because of the actions they were taking behind your back. This energy that you were attached to, that you finally walked away from, you may have found group chats on their phone, like this female in the physical was like dogging you. You know, they were talking smack behind your back, and you trusted this person. This put you through a massive dark night of the soul and ego death, because this person essentially did the worst to you, right? 713 on the timer. Not all of you, taking it as it resonates. If it resonates, please do not make this fit for the billionth time if it does not resonate. You may have walked in on this situation. This may be a unfortunate series of events where you actually caught this person red-handed. Either you had like security camera footage at your house and you physically, with your own two eyes, you watched them hooking up with another person or bringing someone into your home. Someone told you and showed you the evidence of this. Something happened, but it's definitely given this threw you into a dark night of the soul. This was a huge, major ego death. I don't think you anticipated this. I think you suspected this, but I don't think you ever thought this person would really do you like that in your own home, to be honest. And so now you're grieving that or you had to grieve that before you walked away. Yeah, you rested on it, and that's when you started kind of like going towards a new chapter. You called judgment on the situation right there, and you're like, no, I can't keep looking past that. I can't keep looking past the signs and synchronicities in this relationship. I can't keep taking the brunt of everything going on while you're out here doing the worst and then accusing me of it. It's giving whatever you were trying to bring up in conversation expressed to this person, they were flipping it on you and claiming it was like you that was doing this. And it was like you were going round and round and round, and your family was being impacted here. It's heavy on the whole family is heartbroken here because of how toxic this was. This was not a happy family reunion situation, and like it's almost like no matter what you two tried to do to fix it, it wasn't happening. One party here may have suggested therapy, and the other absolutely refused to do it. We had a card. Oh, death fell on the floor. Yeah. One person is absolutely 100% against any transformation at all. Which probably is this Queen of Wands reverse that came out. This person is the one that's like, I'm not going to therapy. I'm not going to see a counselor. I'm not talking to your family. I'm not talking to our pastor. Whoever you deal with, they're refusing to confirmation. They're refusing to change and look in the mirror. They're not willing to take any action to fix this relationship, and that's essentially why you walked away. You're like, well, fuck it. Excuse me. Well, fuck it, because if nothing I bring up to help fix this and mend this situation is something you're willing to do, then I need to walk away. And you finally did. King of Wands is done overthinking this and done wondering if they should keep staring at these spilled fucking cups for the rest of their life. This emotionless, this passionless relationship. It was like eating them alive. They were in reverse for quite some time and almost like on their deathbed thinking it was something wrong with them, and like they were this person, because it was so heavy into the manipulation where everything was turned against this King of Wands, that this King of Wands, you collective, you started doubting yourself. Like you started getting that spun around and doubting yourself through this whole process. So it's very good that you walked away from this toxicity, or that you finally looked at this whole thing and said, that's what I have to do. I'm making the steps to do it. And it's almost like still going backwards, but wanting to look at these full cups, but it's like, hold up. Let's see what card just fell. And then the phone slammed down. Crossroads, and then slam, bam. It's almost like something catastrophic took place. A phone got thrown, a phone got checked, a phone got slammed. Somebody had a conversation. Maybe there was some fights involved. I'm not entirely sure here, but maybe there was some actual like physical, almost like violence that took place, that it was the straw that broke the camel's back. 717 on the timer. Yeah, that's kind of what it's giving, like something, maybe it was like a huge fight where the cops almost got called because there was screaming. throwing things, breaking things, just all out tantrums. Like, I know I pulled in a couple weeks ago, like, someone was, like, ripping out their hair and screaming during an argument because they were so jealous and insecure. And they were just very manipulative and toxic. Very, very, very karmic connection. So you did the right thing. Spirit's like, congratulations. Like, this relationship, this toxic energy was pulling you so far off your path and ripping you